After developing my skills in using media technologies from my AS level project, I used a varied range of media technologies in the construction and research in planning and evaluating stages of my project. Firstly, in terms of construction and research, I used a lot of Photoshop to develop my ideas, photos and even research images to help my knowledge and presentation, as well as to make my images look more unique and high quality. For the cover of my magazine, I relied on Photoshop to manipulate and edit my model and masthead to give a 3D effect by placing the masthead behind the model. By this, I made my masthead in Photoshop via white text and lines to create a graphic and minimalistic looking masthead that aesthetically matched my black and white photography. From this, I placed my magazine where I wanted it to be and used the eraser tool in different sizes to erase the masthead, which was layered over the model's face so it looked like she was stood in front of it. I erased the lettering and manipulated the look by adding and layering separate layers of font to give the effect that I hadn't erased the text away, it was simply behind the model. With this, because the picture is black and white, I could get away with having a space or halo effect around her head where I had erased the font, as even though some models' hair was erased, you can't tell because of the similarity in colour between the background and her hair. By using this media technology, it gave me the chance to make a more high quality looking cover image than what would have been achieved by just using photography alone. Secondly, for the research aspect, I used Photoshop to create multiple GIFs of the different inspirational images, as well as my preliminary photographs to make and fit my magazine around design-wise. By making these images into GIFs, it allowed me to present my inspiration ideas neatly with clarity and exactly what they were for, keeping them as a collection for my blog and for reference. I did this by stacking the images into layers, importing them into animation frames to play as a small video with various images included. As some of my images were different sizes, I manipulated them to fit the same size so the GIF didn't look strange having blank spaces. I did this by using the crop tool to stretch them out. Afterwards, I exported it for web playing. Before the making of my magazine, I had little Photoshop experience and developed my skills vastly over the time when I was working on my magazine. For evaluation and planning, I wanted to present my planning, such as my treatment and analysis, and my evaluation questions in an easier way than using Word documents and PowerPoints, which can appear boring. So I used media technologies such as Movie Maker to make a series of videos with different images along with a voiceover explaining and evaluating the steps and ideas that I had used. For this, I also imported the pictures or videos I needed to use into Movie Maker, ordering them so they matched with the order of my audio. I placed the audio onto the videos as to explain what was happening, uploaded these to my YouTube and embedding these onto my website and blog. This effectively provided me with an easy way to present my planning and evaluation, as well as it being in a more creative way.